Hi, I'm Tom Campbell from Cultaholic.com, pressing triangle on my friend Adam Pacitti. Adam, it is a special report from Cultaholic because it is the most wonderful time of the year.
I can't wait.
This is exciting. We have everything you need to know about WWE 2K20. The lads are back again for a brand spanking new game. It's genuinely this time of year when we start to get the first bits of information about the new wrestling game. Oh, it's fun.
And they've showered us with information today. There's a lot to get through here. Let's get on with it.
We're going to take a look at some of the brand new game modes this year. We'll take a look at the roster so far. And we'll give you a 2K20 pre-order guide as well. So we know by now a worldwide release date of October 22nd. It is a Tuesday. I am booking off work, Adam Pacitti, thank you. And we know that it features Becky Lynch and Roman Reigns making the cover. What we've also learned today is a rather exciting development with the 2K Showcase.
Yes, so this last year was Daniel Bryan. I thought it was absolutely fantastic.
I love that, playing as Bryan Danielson.
Yes, you start out in the ring as Bryan Danielson with his match on Velocity with John Cena.
So
you get all the way to the WrestleMania win and then everything after. Obviously, that followed his return to pro wrestling last year. So this year is the Four Horsewomen, which is really huge. To be playing like a proper story mode as all four of those characters are going to be covered. You can play as all four: Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Bayley, and of course the man Becky Lynch. Huge.
And it also says, we're going to go through the entire lead up to the Women's Revolution and beyond with them. And you know how in 2K19 we played as Bryan Danielson on Velocity? Mm-hmm. Are we going to get to play as River Dancing Becky Lynch?
I think that might be a long shot.
That better be DLC or I'll be livid. But no, this is really exciting because as you'll learn as we go through today, there is such a shine on the Women's Revolution as part of 2K20. And the fact that the Four Horsewomen's career is going to be a playable experience, this is really exciting.
Absolutely. I mean, it's the first time we've seen a woman on the cover of a 2K game.
No, the man on the cover.
I apologise. And Roman Reigns. Sorry, Seth.
Yeah, Roman.
So yeah, it's something that's been asked for a long time, is to see a greater emphasis on women in the 2K games, and they've absolutely delivered. There's lots more to talk about regarding that also.
So MyCareer mode is back again, but for the first time in the history of the 2K games, it's a male and female MyCareer mode. So you can choose whether to play as a male or a female wrestler.
Yeah, which I assume would mean two different stories.
Well, I don't know, because I'm basing it on there's a clip that's done the rounds, very work in progress clip of the female and male creator wrestler models in the boiler room being jumped by Papa Shango. I mean, I'm already excited before anything else has happened. But that does suggest that there might be some sort of parallels in terms of where the stories ebb and flow. But that's quite exciting. The fact that now, for the first time ever, we've now got a mixed gender career mode.
Absolutely. We know it's similar in style to the previous games, in which you sort of start on the indies, you go through NXT, and then you get your way onto the main roster. That's been revealed by Xavier Woods in one of the videos today, and I can't wait for this. I'm going to say now, I'm going to do a MyCareer mode stream again on Twitch. We're going to bring Twitch back for this because I haven't done it in ages, and that was my favourite bit of content. Like, for age, I enjoy doing those so much. So we'll do that on a weekly basis when the game is released.
Can we make an AJ Hazard girlfriend then?
Yes. What would her name be, Thomas?
AJ Hazard.
Wonderful.
If, like me, you lost several nights of sleep to the 2K Towers mode, AJ Styles' $1 million tower to be exact. 1, it's fine, I don't need sleep and a night out anyway. 2, I never completed it anyway, so shut up. And 3, it is back this year, this time with the life and career of Roman Reigns being the focus, Adam Pacitti.
I remember doing a stream of the AJ Styles tower mode, the $1 million tower, where you get all the way up and you compete against the golden AJ Styles. Got nowhere near it. Got like, I think I managed 2 victories. There was Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode, and then someone else who beat me very, very quickly.
And they mixed it up each time, like it was, oh, this one's a submission match.
Yes.
Oh, and your health bar remains from the first one. Oh, you have to do it in 10 minutes. Oh, you got to do it while standing on your head. Oh, it was horrible, but I loved it, but it was horrible.
I love the mode. I think the inclusion of the mode has been fantastic. You've got all of the different sort of the Legends ones and the High Flyers and all of that stuff. The Roman Reigns thing is a nice inclusion, especially considering he is on the cover star, and Becky Lynch is obviously going to be part of the showcase mode, so
Yeah.
Roman has his own mode in the Towers mode. That's great. Can't wait to play it. I think it's one of the best inclusions in the game in recent memory. Like, I think that it was a really great shout to include that.
But it's so difficult.
So hard.
So difficult. So for the first time in a 2K game, we're getting the mixed match challenge as well. Intergender tag team matches on the docket.
Yeah, so this presented a problem on a recent stream that we did with the 2K19 games.
Yeah, I remember
in which we were
this.
doing the Extreme Rules thing with Lacey Evans and Baron Corbin versus Seth and Becky. And it's like, oh, okay, you can't do that. So we had to create a male Becky Lynch and a male Lacey Evans, which were absolutely spectacular. So this is one of those inclusions which has sort of been dictated by WWE programming itself. We've seen more intergender wrestling, especially with the Mixed Match Challenge, obviously. So this seems like a sensible addition. It's something that I'm really looking forward. We don't know if it's going to follow WWE rules. I assume it would, where the tag happens and then the tag happens there also. You would assume it would do.
I was looking at the screenshots that we've got and the video that we've got, and they are very definitive cutscenes for tags, which suggests to me that it's male and male and female on female.
Yeah.
You know, but it's still a cool idea. It's still a cool mode to bring in, and as you say, it's such a big part of WWE TV at the moment that it makes sense to actually bring that in to the game as well. Now, this is rather fascinating. 2K Originals have been announced. Now, what they tend to do whenever a new game comes out is over the course of a year, every couple of months, you'll get some new DLC content for that game. This year, this feels like it's something similar, but it's getting a little bit more fantastical, Adam Pacitti.
It does seem so. So, as you say, in previous years, we've seen sort of NXT guys who couldn't quite make the game through time constraints. They get added later in the game. You can buy those as DLC. You get some new moves, new entrances, that sort of stuff as well. But this time, we don't know a great deal about this. Xavier said in the video that this is going to take your imagination to new universes. And then there's some really fascinating teaser art, which is behind us right now, which shows what appears to be a sort of Barney swampy area in the background. You see there.
Like a bayou with a ring in it.
But you will also see Braun Strowman as Frankenstein and Bray Wyatt as a sort of swamp monster as well.
This is something that WWE have done quite a bit in terms of their merchandise, because you can buy like these weird and wonderful zombie figures. And I wonder whether this is something they're bringing into the game a little bit more.
Yeah, last year, of course, we saw the zombie Triple H. In 2K19, and also we saw the inclusion of the big head mode, and I've got to think like this is something which will appeal to a younger audience for sure. And I really like these sort of the parts of the game that don't take themselves too seriously. When you've got a bunch of mates around, it's actually quite fun to stick big head mode on or something like that, or the sort of the Roblox, the blocky thing. I like that, and there are a lot of people who say like, oh, I wish there was more sort of arcadey stuff in the games, and this is catering to those people as well, making sure that the game is fun for a wide variety of people.
If we're getting a Braun Strowman Frankenstein and a swamp monster Bray Wyatt, are we getting a river dancing Becky Lynch?
Why do you want that so badly?
Ew!
I want to see a Tin Man, Cedric Alexander, a Lion, Buddy Murphy.
Oh, that's beautiful. So basically the Wizard of Oz in wrestling.
Yeah.
Book it, Dano. So the important bit to you and I is the roster. Now, I'm old enough to remember when a wrestling game would contain 8 characters, one of which was called yourself.
I remember 6. WrestleMania, the arcade game, in your house, 6. You had Doink, you had Brett, you had Shawn, Razor was there, Goldust. Do you remember Goldust in those games? Turned you into a big golden statue?
That was it. And was it Undertaker that threw like little coffins at you or something?
Yes.
What a time to be alive. We thankfully live in the era of the mega roster, and this roster already does look indeed mega. So there's a few names they have already confirmed, but there are some. I've had, because I'm a bit like that, I've had a deep dive through both trailers. So I think I've added some names to this list.
Go on.
So, confirmed by 2K, Brock Lesnar.
He's in the screenshot.
He's in the screenshot. Becky Lynch.
Cover star.
And River Dancing Becky Lynch, possible. Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Bayley, The Miz, Asuka, Braun Strowman, Nia Jax, Sheamus.
King Sheamus.
And King Sheamus.
King Sheamus looks very possible. There was a little trailer where it's panning across all of these these accessories of various superstars, and it looked like King Sheamus' cape, didn't it?
Now, also in that said screenshot, and these are a few names that I'm adding to the list. Triple H. Sledgehammer. Sting.
Baseball bat.
Brutus Beefcake.
Chop, 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 shears.
Ric Flair.
Robe.
The DX. They had their little DX waistcoated jacket.
The new ones, which hints to me that we might see a bald Shawn Michaels, which I'm all for.
We're going to get Dad X. What a dream. Jack Gallagher.
Yeah, the umbrella. That's a weird one, isn't it? Amongst all of these legends, no offence, Jack, but I'm not sure the umbrella should be there.
Or the Penguin.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Some sort of Batman Arkham Asylum crossover. John Cena, Thugonomics John Cena.
Yes, you can see the Thugonomics chain in there. That's all good stuff.
No, you can't.
What's he like?
Oh,
terrible.
hashtag banter. Hulk Hogan.
Yes, two versions rather.
Yeah.
So you can see the feather boa, sort of Hulkamania Hogan, and also there is a spray painted belt, the NWO logo on it. So Hollywood Hulk Hogan will likely be making an appearance.
Mankind.
Mankind, you can see the mask just about in the background.
And as we said, the robe from King Sheamus as well.
Yes.
And the crown from Booker T.
Yes.
From King Booker.
And you can also see Kane's mask. Somewhere you see some red and black just in front of Mankind's mask.
Also in the second trailer that they dropped, so this is the trailer, it's a brilliant, if you've not seen it, watch it, where they're all at a dinner party, like a boys club style gathering, and in this trailer, Hulk Hogan is a guest along with Braun Strowman, who we've mentioned, Shawn Michaels, Steve Austin, Paul Heyman's there, the Velveteen Dream is there. There's also paintings on the wall at this boys club of Macho Man, Eddie Guerrero, Andre the Giant, and the Big Boss Man. There are statues of Roddy Piper and Dusty Rhodes. And there's a couple of audio Easter eggs in there as well. About 4 seconds in, you hear, "Hey, yo." Scott Hall's in there somewhere. Ric Flair, you hear "Woo" 13 seconds in.
Very precise this. You know what? 2K are so good at these little Easter eggs. It makes it so much more fun when you're guessing and then everybody's talking about it, speculating. Great marketing.
And I'm really sure I heard a Ted DiBiase laugh 10 seconds in.
People have been saying you sound like Ted DiBiase. give us a Ted laugh. What? Green Giant? What was that?
Look at all my money. I am Ted. That's
spot on.
That's what he does, isn't it? Yeah. So those are some of the rosters so far. Now there's some pre-order bonus bits and pieces.
One of
as
which
well.
is huge on this. I'm so excited for this.
So
Go on.
Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Mankind, and for the first time, I believe, since SmackDown 2 Know Your Role.
19 years.
Oh, China's back.
China's in the game. It's been a long time coming. As you say, you're completely correct. SmackDown 2 Know Your Role was the last game that she was in.
Yeah.
It's been so long. That is a reason to pre-order. 100%, like that's so cool, so good to see her in the game.
Teeny tiny little bit of a hint in terms of what the arena action's going to be. We saw the Raw arena.
Yes, that's the only arena that's really been used in these trailers so far, but there is a backstage environment that we can see too. We mentioned it earlier, and that looks to be a sort of boiler room. You can see a furnace in the background. That's the bit with Papa Shango. That's all we know so far, but you've got to, obviously we're going to see SmackDown in there, we're going to see this year's WrestleMania and all that stuff, but all we know confirmed so far are those two environments.
One other thing they've added is that in 2K20 the controls are going to be simplified so new people can pick up and play. Now for me, I've played these games for years, so it's muscle memory, so I just know like where my hands sit. I mean, you can't appreciate it right now, but I'm currently doing Ricochet's comeback move.
Reversed it, mate. R2.
Triangle. Thank you very much.
Got it.
But this year, I hope Triple Jump don't need that. But this year they say they've enhanced it for people who've never played the game before.
Yes.
To actually come back and pick it up for the very first time. Now, when you've introduced this game to new people, have you found that they've taken to it well?
Yeah, I actually think the control scheme has always been very good on this, but I will also say that it's not really a game that you can get away with button bashing anymore. It's not one of those. Timing is everything on these games. So I think this is really great. It says that there's still going to be a challenge for experienced players as well, which is very important. But, you can't complain about things being simplified for new players. All good stuff.
I always quite like how the 2K games play like sports entertainment games. They don't necessarily play like wrestling games, they play like sports entertainment games. So in the sense that the pacing and such is controlled, and if the controls are easier for other people to play, then more people can come and have fun. So once you finish watching this video, you should probably go about pre-ordering it. And there's a couple of options for you, isn't there, Adam Pacitti?
There are 3 options. The standard option, just the game, which is available for pre-order now from WWE.2K.com. There's also 2 extra editions, the deluxe edition, which comes with the game.
Oh, thank goodness.
Obviously.
I was about to order that one. I wasn't sure if the game came with it.
You also get the SmackDown 20th Anniversary digital content, which includes Hulk Hogan, China, the $500 shirt, The Rock, big fan, and the Rock and Sock Connection version of Mankind. You get all of the WWE 2K20 originals as they are released. That's going to be the DLC. We talked about it earlier with that great concept art. We don't quite know what that's going to be yet. You get the 2K20 accelerator, which means you can just unlock everything. You can play as every character in the game.
I am the
immediately.
laziest games player ever,
Me
and
too.
I always immediately buy the accelerator, bang, done. Thank you, everybody. I'm playing as Brutus Beefcake for a bit.
Yeah, you get the 2K20 My Player Kickstart, which includes some additional stats for your custom character, and some WWE Supercard limited edition cards, also if you play that mobile game. And the other edition that's available is the Collector's Edition. It is the SmackDown 20th Anniversary Edition, so you get everything that we just talked about there with the Deluxe Edition, the game itself, and all the other stuff that we just listed there. You also get a replica acrylic piece of the SmackDown ring skirt, the 2002 to 2008 version. Very nice bit
That's
there.
cool, I like that.
Quite want that. And one of 3 collectible SmackDown Legend autographs, either Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, or Edge. I believe they're going to be randomly assigned. I don't think you can pick which one, but to be honest, I'd be happy with any of them.
Hey, it's 50% of the SmackDown 6. It's a brilliant choice. I'm down for that.
Really, really strong stuff. As I say, you can pre-order now, WWE.2K.com. Thank you very much for watching. We will keep you up to date with all of the developments. There's going to be lots and lots to talk about over the coming months. Can't wait for the game, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. You can follow us on Twitter at Cultaholic. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you enjoy what we do here at Cultaholic, you can pledge to us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.